Hey, how y'all doing? It's Genesis. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys. It's also an honor to read for you. So we're going to jump in and get a general collective reading. So what does that mean? General. That means don't square peg it, round hole it. If it does not fit, it does not fit. Don't force it. If it's not yours, it's not yours. We'll get you next time, maybe. There'll be something here for you, I promise. Take what does, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna hop in and pull some energy, see what you guys got going on, what is shaking bacon. All right, we're gonna see what you guys are doing today, how everything is. It is Friday. What do we got going on this weekend? What's our energy for the weekend? What are y'all getting into? Y'all staying in, you going out, who's coming towards you, what's their intentions, all that jazz. Let's see what the divine has for you. I have prayed for protection, I have cleansed the energy, and we're gonna get a clear, concise message for you guys. This is what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. All right, we're gonna do a Celtic cross because, well, why not? We'll see where it takes us. All right. If you guys have any suggestions on, maybe what kind of topics I should cover, what y'all want me to pull energy about, drop it down in the comments for me. Talk to me. Tell me what you guys want to know, and we'll see if we can get it done. Okay. If you don't mind, do that thing with the buttons, like, share, comment, and subscribe. That way, I can connect with you energetically. Without you guys, I would not be doing this, so I'm grateful for all love, and I send it back to you tenfold, for sure. Just to the moon and back, I'm glad to be here to help you guys in any way, shape, or form that I can. It's what I'm here to do. If you guys want personal readings, there's an email in the description box below. We can do it by video call, or we can just talk on the phone. I can record it and send it to you if you'd like. But I'd rather, actually connect with you, and, it helps me get to your energy a little bit more, okay? So we can get a more accurate reading, all right? So with all that being said, without further ado, I'm gonna shuffle these one more time. I'm gonna cut them, and then we're gonna see what we got going on. All right. Sorry, I took my breath real quick. It's okay though. Okay. Well, this weekend, I would expect some sudden changes. Whatever you got going on right now, expect something to change dramatically. I'm talking, we pulled the tower. This is you right now. You got some kind of tower moment going on in your life. So I don't know what that is or what you got going on. We're going to find out though. So sudden change, possibly a separation, a bad situation. It doesn't have to be a bad situation. I look at tower moments as good. I mean, you got some nudges from the universe and you're refusing to listen to them, okay? Like, that's what it tells me. You didn't take the, your intuitive hits and the things where the universe was like, hey, go this way. You need to go over here. Look over there, though. You need to go. Look. I'm trying to show you something over here. You guys are like, no, what's that? Oh, I see something shiny. Oh, there's a side quest. What's that? So now you get a tower moment. This is where people, places, things, situations that aren't supposed to be in your life are being removed. Things are getting shaken up, tore down to the foundation. But it sounds painful. It might be, I'm not gonna lie to you. Tower moments can sometimes be painful. It's a big change. A lot of people don't like change, but it's for your most high good. So try to embrace it and invite it in and look at, be objective and be accountable. Take accountability for how you caused it, what's going on, what you can do to fix it. Because now it's about solutions and healing, okay? Our obstacle. All right, we got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So what is that telling us, guys? What is that telling us? Give me just a minute. I had to go blow my nose. Sorry. Okay, that was a whole lot. I had to vape. Anyway, the tower got me a little shook. So Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This talks about delays, short-sightedness, procrastination. That was your obstacle. I feel like that's the whole thing. You didn't do some things you knew that you were supposed to do. I can show you the cards if you like, but if you don't trust me to not read the cards right, then maybe I'm not your reader, okay? Because, why are you here if you don't trust me to tell you what the cards are saying? Anywho, if that's a thing, you know, see you later, Tater. So you've procrastinated on some stuff. You didn't take the intuitive nudges. You didn't listen. We also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I just want to throw it out there in case I forget. This is fast moving energy. We'll get to that. So you didn't listen. That is what it amounts to. The spirit divine saying you didn't listen. You were told, you put it off. You knew what needed to be done. You didn't do it. So now, look at that. Cause and effect. The consequences of your actions. Here's the bed. You gotta lay in it. So, not all these messages are going to be all about love and light. It is about healing and growth, though, all right? And this is what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Okay, so that being said, we're going to go to what you need to focus on. Closing out cycles, the World card, all right? The World card is in reverse, so you're not closing out cycles. You're not letting stuff finish. You're not, like... If you have people who are doing you wrong, you know they're doing wrong, a relationship you need to move out of. Hold on, I do really actually need some tissue. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Midwest in the spring, early summer. It's killing me. Needless to say, there's not enough Flonase and Zyrtec in the world to fix what I got going on. My head feels like it's in a bucket. Anyway, so the world in reverse is what you need to work on. You need to work on closing stuff out. Like, you're not closing out cycles. So say you have a relationship that you know is dead in the water. You know it's done. You're not going to build with this person. You don't see a future with them. But it's just comfortable. Or you guys live together, so you don't want to deal with the messiness of it. First of all, are you going to live the rest of your life with this person because it might be a headache to deal with? Are you serious? You're just going to forfeit your happiness, like all the potential that you have in your life, because, you know, they got some CDs in my car or some shit. For real though, that's what we're doing, because, you know, I might have to find a roommate, or I might have to move to a studio apartment, or, you know, because I can't afford the whole house by myself. You'd rather fight, argue, be not happy, not have any growth, you know, I mean, whatever else awesomeness you could have in your life, you know what I'm saying? The universe is obviously trying to give you some things, and you're like, you know, nah, I don't want any good stuff here. You can keep that over there. No career development, no nothing. You know, what if your job is like horrible, right? What if you're not happy there and you just won't, like, they're not even asking you to quit, like, just send out resumes and try to find something better, something that puts that spark in you. Anything, like, it could be anything, and you're like, no, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna be miserable and stay in my misery cycle. I'm gonna look over here and not look at what the universe is trying to give me over here. Make it make sense, yo. That's what I'm feeling. All right, so your strengths are the Wheel of Fortune. So you have, which is another turning point, right? You have the Tower, which is it's huge sudden change, right? The Wheel of Fortune is that as well. The karmic wheel turning in your favor, though. So this Tower moment is the universe making you do the things you refuse to do. Leave the job, leave the person, you know, whatever, move, whatever has been weighing on you, whatever you know, the things that you've been hanging on to that are not serving your most high good, that don't make that divine spark in you, where you're not happy, you know, the things you're refusing to do, just procrastinating. You're just not doing it because you don't want to do it, or because the universe said do it, and you're just so obstinate and hard-headed. You're like, nah, I'm just not gonna. No, I don't want to do what I'm told. I don't want to do. I don't care if I've got the billboard signs. You're getting all these downloads, and you're like, nah, I'm just gonna do what I want to do. Well, look at you now, with a whole Tower moment. Bang, crash, boom, all of it just falling apart. Your dog probably ran away too, and which is horrible, but you'll get it back because you have the Wheel of Fortune's here. So you have within you like this spark, and there's this momentum for all these great things, right? The karmic wheel to turn in your favor. Blessings on blessings on blessings, you know, just momentum and potential, you know what I'm saying? Like, huge. So this is what you have in you. It's a strength. You're not cultivating it. You're not using it yet because you're just like, oh, I'm gonna look over here and not pay attention to all the awesome stuff that the divine and spirit's trying to give you. You're like, no, F them angels. I know they're talking to me. I know I'm being guided over here. Like, so basically the Tower is a huge course correction for you. There's all kinds of stuff going on up in the you know, whatever. This is a huge course correction. This is to get you on your path. So whoever I'm talking to, you have something you're supposed to be doing that you're not. So the divine said, well, you played some stupid games, now you're winning some stupid prizes, and your course is being corrected. I'm gonna go over here. Quick commercial break. There's no commercial. So you've got to start doing stuff, is what it amounts to. All right, what else do we got? We have what's coming into, or what's leaving you. Ooh, all right. So what's leaving you is the Queen of Wands. So you have this person's not in bad energy, okay? Not in bad energy at all. They're in upright, they're not low vibrational, but this is somebody who's very passionate, could be very, very physically passionate, independent, you know, I'm not pulling any karmic energy from, so I'm not saying this person's bad, and that may be why you haven't left this person. It can be king or queen, however, flip it, switch it, however it needs to go, gender's fluid here, you know how it goes. So you have this person who's, okay, you know, they're good. Like yeah, the physical aspect of your relationship is great. Things are good. They're passionate, they're fiery, they're spunky. You know, they got some ambition, they're creative, whatever. This is leaving, okay? This is the past. This is what you're leaving behind. You want to know why? Because in your near future, you have the Empress. So you had a counterpart who's Emperor, Empress, flip it, switch it, however it needs to go. You had a counterpart who's pretty like, okay, like you could see building with them, but you've met, I feel like this person's in your energy. You know who this person is. And you know now that this will never do, because you know there's something better, right? But you're like, I don't want to hurt this person's feelings. I don't want, you know, like we've built something together. They don't deserve to be treated like that, blah, blah, blah. The universe says you have a divine counterpart, which means you have a whole mission. You have a purpose here, something you're supposed to be doing, which you're not doing. You've been like, no, I'm gonna entertain this girl or man because we have some bomb ass, you know, it's fire, it's that WAP energy, it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's great. And we have, I feel like that's all it is. I feel like this is all physical. I don't feel like, let's look at her. She just looks really seductress, like sultry and appealing. You know, I don't even feel like, maybe this person doesn't have the aspects of the whole queen. Like maybe she's not really ambitious. Maybe she doesn't really have like passion for life, and she's not creative. She just, you know, get a good sloppy top or something. I don't know, but she's not a bad person. She's not low vibrational, like super low vibrational, but she's not in karmic energy. She's not backstabby. She's not deceitful. She's not doing bad things. Him or her, whatever you want to call, put the shoe where it fits, okay? But you have this. This is here. And you're not like, you're like, no, I'm not gonna look at the Empress. No, not the Empress, not her. And she's, I mean, she's, look at her. That's divinity. That's the kind of passion that is heavenly. That's life-changing, make your soul right with the divine passion. That's abundance. This person's a good mother. She's going to nurture you. So she's going to help you build. She's going to nurture you. She's going to be your safe place. She or he, if it's a man, emperor, empress, you know, be your safe place. You're going to be able to open up to this person emotionally. You're going to be able to be vulnerable with this person. They're going to make you feel safe in every way, shape, or form. They're going to help you build. This is somebody you can bounce ideas off of. Y'all have a whole, like, this is growth. Look, she's in a whole wheat field, just looking luscious, golden. I bet this person radiates. I bet their aura is so beautiful. Like, just, I mean, the whole card's gold. So this person has the Midas touch. This person is prosperous. They don't need nothing. Like, they got it. They pay their own bills. They take care of their stuff. They do it. They're creative. They help people. They are out here making an impact in the community. Like, this is it's like she has a halo. She's an angel. So you have a whole earth angel, and you're wanting, you know, she's not bad, but she wants to wear the crown, but it looks a little heavy. She's got to hold her head over. She got a whole halo. You just can't see her wings. Anywho, this energy, I just want to sit in it for a minute, because wow, she feels amazing, whoever this is. I mean, she or he, sorry. The number 3 could be important. Yeah. I don't know why that came out to me. The number 10. Number 16. Those could be years. You could have met this person in those years. 2010, 2003. Ooh. Maybe. I don't know. All right. So, what else we got? We got, what's your advice? Let's take a look. The moon card. What does that mean? Tap into your subconscious. You know in your knower that you need to be with this other person, right? But you're not listening to your guidance from the divine. You're refusing your downloads, or you're like, no, that can't be real, because there's no sorry, I dropped some cards. There's no evidence. Because I don't know, you may just know this person, you don't know how they feel about you. You don't know none of that, right? You're not for sure. But you do know what you've been told from the divine, from spirit. You know how you feel. You're keeping it all hidden. You know what your downloads are. You know what you've been told to do to move towards this person. You need to listen to your higher self. Yeah, you need to tap into the emotions that you've been avoiding. Maybe you also need to, I don't know, move in silence when it comes to this person. Maybe you need to, you do have a whole person over here. Maybe you need to move, you don't want to hurt this person's feelings. I mean, what's going to happen is going to happen. The Tower, separation. Maybe you guys are going through separation right now. Maybe you guys are separated from the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, whatever, that lusty, passionate energy. But maybe you just need to move kind of in silence, by, the cover of darkness, if you will, and just, come towards your Empress. Don't make a big show out of it. Don't be prideful, boastful. Don't try to hurt nobody's feelings. And listen to your downloads. You're getting revelations. You're being told. And you're like, no, that can't possibly be. That can't. Look, you have a divine counterpart. Who I'm talking to, you have a divine counterpart. Okay? Y'all are tapped in. Your Empress, she may know things. She may have spiritual gifts. I feel like if you have a divine counterpart, then, you probably do have some spiritual gifts. And maybe you're refusing to acknowledge them. Maybe you're like, no, that can't be it. Maybe you're, demonizing it like it's bad or it's whatever. It's not. These are your gifts from the universe. They're everybody has, not everybody, but a lot of people have these gifts. When we all have the gifts of discernment stuff, but the message you're getting are, pray about it. There we go. Pray about it. Pray. I think you already have, actually. I think you actually may have prayed for this person. I don't know why I just got hit with that. I don't know why none of these cards say that, period. I feel like you did pray for this person and you thought maybe this was the answer to your prayers. But, because not everything can be perfect, right? It's in your mind. You're like, not everything can be perfect. Maybe my white picket fence does look like somebody who doesn't have a job or whatever, but she's there at the house and she takes care of my physical needs. He or she takes care of my physical needs, but she, not everybody can be everything. So, that's impossible to have all of it, to have somebody who checks all the boxes, right? A good wife, a good mother, a good cook, she's nurturing, caring, emotionally balanced, she's stable on her own way. We can build together. There's that's a dream. That's a fantasy. Well, look at her. She looks like a whole fantasy, don't she? But she's real because she's in your near future. He or she, in your near future. Checks all the boxes. So you settled, or you accepted that this was what you prayed for. I feel like you're like, okay, yeah, that's close enough to what I prayed for, but that's not what you prayed for that's not what you actually wanted. You prayed and you told the divine what you wanted, and you described an emperor and empress. You wanted your divine counterpart. You wanted your person. That's what you prayed for. And you thought this came around. Her, which I'm not saying she's bad. I'm sure she's lovely. Because you've been giving this person time. You've been trying to pour into them like they're your person. But as the days progress, as you move on, you're like, this is not. And then you came in contact with this whole earth angel. And you're like, no, that's what I prayed for. That's what I prayed for. And now you're like, is it too good to be true? Because I don't feel like you guys know each other, but you do. You know. There's been a soul recognition here. I can feel it. And you're like, you knew when you saw her. That's what I prayed for. Or shortly thereafter. That's the person I prayed for. I've made an egregious mistake here. She didn't. I mean, you were just doing life, you know, and it's a lesson. Everything's a lesson, and this person is lovely, I'm sure. She's beautiful. She's seductress. She's passionate. Yeah, you thought she was the one you prayed for, so she can't be that bad. Here she is, the one that you prayed for. So she's, you know, pretty awesome, actually. But you're being told to listen to your nudges and go where you're supposed to go. All right, your environment right now. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So around you, what you're living in, what you're in right now is a place you're stuck. Oh, no, that's not. I lied. That's not what you're... That's the next card, sorry. Your environment right now is the Lovers. A choice. You're sitting in the choice. The choice of what you thought you prayed for, and your prayer is actually being answered. The answer, the one. The answer to your prayers, and her, or him. The one that's, she's good enough. Let's just... A poor man's divine. Sorry, I don't know how else to say that. She's like the generic, like she's good, but she, you know, she does a lot of the stuff that the Emperor, Empress does, but it's like, it's the generic version. It's the poor man's divine, right? It's the knockoff. Do you stay with the knockoff? Because the knockoff really isn't anything wrong. You know, nothing, you know, she's been really great actually, but she's not your counterpart. So you're like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? She already lives in the house. Like, we're already like doing this thing and everything. But I feel like you've ignored what you've been told. You've met the Empress. You've been ignored. She's that's your counterpart. And you try to continue to build this life with this other person. And you've ignored that the counterpart's there, not giving the counterpart attention, not doing what you're being divinely guided to do. So now everything's tore apart. There is separation. You're stuck in this choice. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Well, you listen to that pull that you're having towards that person, that magnetic pull, how you feel like you can't, no matter what you do, you can't shake the thoughts of them because it's there. You've had that spark, that recognition. All right, so you're sitting in the choice. What do I do? Well, I think the choice is being made for you. Cycles are being closed out. The towers came. You don't really have it. Like, here's the funny thing. You think you have a choice. Why do you want to hold back this other person from their possible counterpart? I mean, yes, they think that you hang the moon and everything's great and they want to be there for you, and they're you know, they do the job until you realize that there's something until you realize they're not the real Empress, and now you know that she's not the real Empress because you've met the real Empress. So, you know, what if you're holding her up from her blessings? What if you hanging on to this person is keeping her from her happily ever after? She don't even realize it yet. She thinks you're it, but you're not, because you have a divine counterpart. What if you're keeping this person from her divine counterpart, and you're not ever going to love this person the way that you're going to love the Empress, and you're never going to be fulfilled in this relationship, even if you stay? And I don't even think, hold on, you don't get to stay. Like, it's not how it works. The divine is coming. There's a tower. There's separation. Everything is being pulled apart. So that choice thing is I mean, everybody has free will. You do have free will. But the divine's making it real hard for you to keep hanging on to what you've been hanging on to. It's time for a course correction. You have something you have to do. And I feel like the bigger your mission, the bigger your calling, whatever it is, the bigger your anointing, the divine's going to make it so hard for you to stay in that comfort zone, to stay over there with the poor man's divine. All right? So with that being said, what is my dreads are itching, I'm sorry. What is your hopes and fears? All right, this makes sense. Your hopes and fears are the Ace of Wands in reverse. So you're worried, your fear, this is definitely not a hope, that the Empress or the Emperor, flip it, switch it, that you won't be able to have a passionate new beginning. And I feel like maybe it's with either one of them. I feel like because you're going to go towards the Emperor or the Empress. You're afraid because you've put that person on the back burner. You didn't give it the attention. You didn't do what you were being called to do with the Empress. You're afraid that there's not going to be a passionate new beginning. Like, you're afraid this person's going to reject you. And then what happens? Because you're in this tower moment with this other person too. So if the Empress rejects you, can you go back to the other one? Are they going to reject you too? I don't know. I feel like that's something to be scared of. But I promise you, just on the other side of your fear is the rest of your life. Staying in this weird gray area of knowing and not knowing, or of not knowing, is not okay. It's torment. You're tormenting yourself and these other people involved. Because I'm sure your Empress feels that pull to you. I'm sure. I don't think she's in the upright. I don't feel like we're gonna find out more about her mental state and what's gonna go on with her. Your outcome is the Queen of Swords. So yeah, I feel like she's gonna be a little. I don't think she's gonna reject you. Flat out. No, she's not gonna. She's your divine counterpart. She would never. Right? I mean, she could. She absolutely could. But I don't think she is. I think she's not gonna trust you all the way. She's gonna be making head over heart decisions. She's detached from the situation emotionally a little bit. I don't even know how emotionally involved she was, but you guys have had some interactions, and I feel like she's gonna feed you with a long-handled spoon. She's gonna keep you at arm's reach right now until she can trust you all the way. She's definitely detached from you a little bit. She's recognized you. There's been soul recognition. She knows who you are. And she knows that you've probably had to go work some stuff out. Or maybe she didn't, or maybe she's been confused. I don't know. We're going to find out where she's at. But the outcome is her being a little cold. It's in the upright. So she's not going to be mean. She's going to clearly communicate how she feels. Clearly, concise, and there's not going to be any emotion in it. Her emotion will be removed, and she may not, and the way it sounds, it may be a little cutting, but it's not going to be intentional and deliberate. She's not going to be trying to hurt your feelings. She's not going to reject you. She's just going to let you know, hey, we ain't doing that no more. Like, if you're here, you're here. There's no back and forth, seas, cut ties, break that. We're a whole, I'm your whole divine counterpart. We're a whole team. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like twin powers activate type stuff. And she's not going to be, we're not messing around here. She's the only one. That's it. The Emperor, the Empress is the only one. It's not an option. Never will be an option. It's either her, him, or, you'll live your life haunted by them, longing for them, wishing you would have chose them, because nobody will ever feel the void. And so if you mess this up, if you break the contract with your free will and you go back to your poor man's divine, they'll still live a wonderful life. They won't be able to do their mission. So if not in this life, the next, y'all can give it another go around. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can't extend it together. But she's going to be given something that's going to be very, very fulfilling. Like in all the ways. She's not going to be, she'll miss you. But I feel like Spirit will take care of that person. All right. Can I drop some cards? I may have. All right. Where did they go? Oh, I put them back in the deck. Me oh my. All right. Let's find out about this Queen of Swords and the outcome. Tell me more about the outcome, please. Tell me more about the outcome. Nine of Wands reversed. She's not the wounded warrior. She's not upset. She's not going to be as defensive as you think. Or he or she. The Emperor, Empress, your divine counterpart's not going to be as defensive as what you think. She's not broken. She's not going to be spiteful. She's not going to be petty. She may have her guards up a little bit, but she's not going to be... It's not going to be as hard as what... Like, I feel like you're stuck in your head. Let's find out more. Yeah. You have created a delusion. So we got the Seven of Cups. You've created somewhere... It's time for a heart-to-heart, though, too. But definitely a heart-to-heart's coming in. But you've created some kind of, like, scenario in your mind that you keep replaying, that you think that it's going to be the devil. Like, she's going to be the devil. She's going to attack you. It's going to be horrible. She's going to, give you lashings with her tongue. She's going to... And it's not it. It's time for a heart-to-heart, okay? And get out of your head. Stop being in this weird delusional area. What's the outcome? Tell me more. Yeah, King of Swords. So you are divine counterparts for sure. You're going to communicate with her clearly and concisely. You're going to be honest. There's going to be honest communication. No lies. We're going to tell the truth about everything. And because you're divine counterparts, it's going to be okay. There's openness there. There's safety there. There's security. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be truthful, even if you've done some things that aren't great. If you've done some things, it's not like they don't know. You're not with them, so they know that you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Or treating them the way you're supposed to be treating them. But clearly communicate it. Be honest. This love has been around, since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of you. I'm not talking here, right now, in this flesh bag. I'm talking about all of them maybe, definitely past life connections. So it's a lot of everything. We're not doing that. Tell me about the Empress. Tell me about the Empress. She's, she's sitting in her head. She is upset. She is upset. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. She's been in contemplation. She's coming out of it. She's not in her ego. She might be in her fees a little bit, in her fee-fees. All right. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. Tell me more about the Four of Cups and the Empress. That's too many. I can't. It's just so much. We're just going to shuffle them pull off top because they don't want to just, it wants to give me a whole book. Like it's trying to tell me the whole story of you guys and her and all that. We got Ace of Cups. The Empress she's your emotional fulfillment. She's your cup overflowing. Oh look, there's a dove. It's a symbol of peace. Yeah. Go towards her. Go towards her. Tell me more about the Tower. And this is Nine of Swords. You've been having sleepless nights, anxiety, stress, not taking care of yourself, maybe having bad dreams, maybe having dreams about the Empress. Definitely something going on. Tell me more. Tell me more. Oh, you've been dreaming about reuniting. It's going to be okay. You guys are going to reunite. It's happening. It's going to be good. There's going to be celebration. There's going to be peace. You guys are it's going to be good. Tell me what's going to happen with the Queen of Wands. So maybe you can get a little peace of mind that you're not, breaking this poor person's heart. All right. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. We got the Eight of Pentacles. She's going to work on things. She's going to work on some art. She's going to become highly creative. Or Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. There's work. She's going to grow. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, she's going to work. She's going to go get her money. Don't worry about it. She's about to stand in some independence. Look, that single woman holding that coin. She's going to be fine. She's going to be independent. She's going to be stable. She's going to grow and she's going to flourish. And this is going to be a lesson for her. And she's going to, trust me, she's going to be getting the bag. She's going to be shining bright, looking good. All in the upright. This person is a good person. And I feel like this person will understand. Eventually, if they don't now, because the Queen of Wands, they can be passionate and fiery and they spunky, so they may come off a little aggressive, a little, they may have a little bit of a mouth on them, but they're gonna get over it because this person is in the upright. They're gonna want you to be happy. They're gonna want you to find your true happiness, and they're gonna want their happiness. And they're about to go find lots of ways to make themselves happy, and they're gonna be good. Okay. Oh, Justice. What? Her getting her bag, him or her getting their bag, that's their karmic justice. Like, it's cool. They're about to get some money. They're about to have a come up. Their pockets are about to get big. That's what's up. They're going to be okay. Don't you worry. Don't you fret, my pet. Oh, Temperance. You have angelic guidance here. There's balance, peace, all of that. Yeah. There's angelic presences here that are guiding you. You need to start listening. Okay, you need to pray. Pray. Get some clear, I think you know what the answers are. You are being divinely guided. There's angelic presences here to guide you in union. Yeah. All right. Can we get a little bit more advice? Can we get some advice for these? I feel like I'm talking to a divine masculine. Can you tell me more? Public recognition, victory, success, progress, a ticker tape parade. Yeah, like look at how festive that looks. That looks great. Everything's gonna be a-okay. All right. Tell me more. That's too much. That's too much. All right. Oh, we're gonna start shuffling those. So everybody's gonna come out winning here, okay? Your person that you're separated, that the universe has separated you from, the person that you were trying to build with that you knew was not your person, the poor man's divine, is going to have, everything's gonna be okay. They're gonna have justice. Number 11 can be relevant. They're gonna grow financially. They're about to gain a lot of independence, and it doesn't look bad. It's not like, oh, now they're kicked to the curb and they're gonna be like, living on the streets. Like they're stepping into some money, all right. And you are stepping into progress, growth. Oh yeah. Hold on, these fell out. Past lives. You definitely have had past lives with your person. Reunite with our loved ones over and over again through many lifetimes. That's what's up. Connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. Just in case you were wondering. Unbreakable. So even if you try to ignore it and try to deny it, you can't. The universe sends in tower moments for course corrections. Tell me more. Tell me more. The union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Well, I think that sums everything up for us, right? Oh, in the bottom of the deck. These I just flipped it. I just set this deck down, and that's what came out. Yin and yang. So, like yin and yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. So you are just like each other. You have aspects of each other. You got 1111. Like I said, the number 11 could be important here. 11 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolizes the harmony and the balance of soul counterparts. How about that? Well, I think I just want to say congratulations. I feel like you're going to be coming in union with your divine counterpart, with your twin flame. I don't think it's anything but a twin flame, for sure. So I'm definitely talking to a divine masculine, I believe. The person that you have been in a relationship with, they're going to be okay. All right. It's going to be fiery. I mean, I feel like it's already happened. Like you're in the mix of it right now, like separation. You have the karmic wheel turning in your favor. You know who your empress is. You know who they are. Go to them. It may be hard. You may be scared. Maybe you've rejected them. Maybe you turned their back on them. You probably did because you're trying to, you had what you thought you could build with. But now you know who she is and you know that you can't be without her. Whoever I'm talking to, it looks like you're coming into union this weekend. How about that? That's amazing. That's amazing. And everybody's coming out of the situation better than they were. You, your twin, and the person that she's not a karmic, so she's not low vibrational. She's gonna be good. Everybody, course correction. Everybody's on course now. We're going the way that they're supposed to be going. I love it when a plan comes together, This looks beautiful. I'm very, very happy for you. Let me know what's going on in the comments. Let me know how your weekend goes. Seriously, this looks great. You guys are going to have open communication. You're going to talk very candidly, very honestly with each other. A heart-to-heart is coming. You don't have to worry. It's okay. Like I said, I love it when a plan comes together. Definitely divinely orchestrated. It's beautiful. And I don't know what to say. Like I don't know what to say about it all. We got past lives. You guys, your connection is eternal and unbreakable. We got divine soul counterparts is miraculous. It begins when you least expect it. So you weren't ready to, you didn't see this coming. Obviously you were in a relationship. You didn't see it coming. But look, it's when you least expect it. And yeah, y'all are definitely twins. Go get your twin. This looks like it's definitely time for union. And it looks beautiful. Looks like it's gonna be great. Your twin is gonna accept you. This is the way it was written. It's already been written. The story of you and them. Well, that is amazingly satisfying. I'm glad I got to read for you today. This has really made my heart happy. So happy. So until next time, my loves, have a blessed day.